With regard to optional coverages, so on top of having the basic level of coverage, there's additional optional coverages you can purchase through your insurance. One of those coverages that I highly recommend would be what's called medical payments coverage. Medical payments coverage works as a way, it's kind of like a health insurance on your automobile policy, in that it covers a certain dollar amount of medical bills, or up to a certain dollar amount of medical bills that you incur resulting from a car accident. You can purchase a certain dollar amount. Usually it's $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, or $10,000 are the most common amounts that we see. But then what happens is your insurance coverage, on top of any other claims that you have for your injuries, pays for up to that amount of medical bills per person. So anyone who's involved in the accident, any person, any passengers in your car, or whether you're in a different car, it covers you both as a person and covers anyone in your vehicle. That coverage is great. In addition to providing an extra layer of protection, it also covers you, irrespective of who's at fault or how the accident happens. So I think it's a fairly affordable coverage. Definitely talk to your insurance agent about it, but it's definitely something I recommend looking into to provide some additional coverage for your injuries. The one other coverage I would recommend, looking into or talking to your agent about would be what's called underinsured motorist coverage. And unlike uninsured motorist coverage, that is when the other person who caused the accident didn't have any insurance, what underinsured motorist coverage does is it provides coverage when the person who caused the accident doesn't have enough coverage to go around. And that can happen for a couple different reasons. One reason would be that you have extensive injuries. If you have extensive injuries, the $25,000 required by the law as the minimum coverage isn't going to cover very much of it. I mean, if you need a surgery, it's not even going to pay for your medical bills. So underinsured motorist coverage will then kick in after that person's coverage is exhausted and provide you an additional layer of protection. The other circumstance could be if you have a multi-vehicle accident, or if there's a lot of individuals in the vehicles and you have a lot of people making a claim against the same policy. The policy coverage required by the law of $50,000 per accident, if you have 10 people making a claim on it or more than that, that coverage doesn't go very far. So again, the underinsured motorist coverage would apply to cover you in excess of that after those other policy limits are exhausted. So certainly, like I had said, most important thing, have coverage. Both Missouri and Illinois have excellent laws to protect you for uninsured motorist coverage as well as liability if you have coverage at all. From there, talk to your agent about adding medical payments coverage and possibly adding underinsured motorist coverage. I believe that they're both affordable coverages that can add additional protection for you for an injury claim.